big cap going on in the sport of boxing. There's a lot of big cap. Be watching these paid commentators talk some foolishness, you know. Shout out to Showbiz, but bro, come on now, man. Benavidez is not signed to Riyadh season. People need to understand what Riyadh season is. Riyadh season, to my knowledge, doesn't have fighters. You know, when they came in the game, 23, 24, it was all about advertising. It was all about the sponsoring their logo, which was Riyadh season, you know? And what make people so delusional, you know, and Dumbo ears is a man purchased the ring. People got to understand the ring, it's a magazine. The ring doesn't put on fights. It's a magazine. But since magazines don't sell, everything is digital. So Turkey and them just learning the digital ways. You understand me? Now, I watch a lot of people ask me questions. A lot of people ask me, yo, ever since, you know, Turkey, Al Sheikh purchased Ring Magazine, it's like, you know, they downgrading American fighters, you know? They're downgrading American fighters, and when you look at the rankings, there's all of these Brits and people from across seas that's ranked, and all of the top American guys, all of the top fighters is not even ranked, and if they are ranked, they ranked at a lower weight. Like, for instance, how Shakur and Williams are paid to rank number 9 for the Ring Magazine, right? When if Tank number 1 at 135 in the ring, Shakur should be second because he held the title the longest. You feel me? But you let other people tell it, you know, they just pay for rankings. You know, we watch it with Joe Cardina, we watched it with Josh Padley. Josh Padley was never ranked till he ended up fighting Shakur, then he was ranked number 5, and people were like, yo, like, how he was ranked? Because I was one of them, you know? Me, personally, I always pay attention to the top 100 fighters of a division. And that's how the Ring Magazine used to be. But now it's not like that. Everything just commentating, you know, or it's just a bunch of commentary fighters out there. When you got a bunch of other fighters that's great, that doesn't have a name, but they're just not signed to a top promotion. Then you got the fighters that's great and good, but since they're not signed to a top promotion and they end up fighting a prospect or a contender, and you see them expose the person that's signed to a promotional company, they always lose. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm here to state. Benavidez is still a PBC fighter. You understand me? You think Benavidez want to leave him being a pay-per-view star to... Bro, like, this is this I don't understand. You become a main event. That's why I say the way they tarnish and disrespect us American fighters is crazy. And the reason I say that because Shakur Stevenson on the Top Rank, which is an American promotion, you hosted main events. Now you're not even on the main event, bro. You're not even on the main event. Bivol, like, this ain't no disrespect. Bivol and Bitterby, them niggas' names ain't bigger than Shakur Stevenson. You feel me? This not no disrespect. Edgar Berlanga and Shiraz, they not bigger than Shakur and Williams and Pater. This is no disrespect to Berlanga. But the only reason Berlanga main event because of Shiraz. Which means is y'all should have turned that fight into 2 fights. Could have had 2 great main events in the month of July, bro. Could have got Shiraz and Berlanga now. Then 2 weeks later, by the end of the month, like around July, the end of July, we could have got Shakur and Williams and Pater. You got to learn how to break down the card. But the key thing is they trying to get all of the American fighters out the way so, you know, their fighters can take place. You see how they forcing shit. And then when you see their fighters get exposed, you be like, wow. But that's all I came here to say. Benavidez is still with PBC. He's still with PBC. Is that Turkey finally came to fruition. Like, damn, I should have got with Al Heyman because this shit would have been pay-per-view-ish. Everything I'm doing, I'm spending pay-per-view money for some free shit. You feel me? I'm spending pay-per-view money for some free shit. Now, I mean, it's like, the biggest fight in boxing is 2 pay-per-view stars. When y'all looking at Canelo and Bud, it's not the biggest fight in boxing. Why? Because Bud is not a pay-per-view star, and it's not the shit on Bud. It's how Top Rank developed him. And he should have been a pay-per-view star. Just like Shakur, Teofimo, Keyshawn. Should I keep going down the line? A lot of top ranked fighters should be pay-per-view stars, but you know what Bob Arum learned off Floyd Mayweather, fucked the game up. Plus, like after Pacquiao was over, once top rank lost Pacquiao, they pay-per-view status was over. You feel me? Because people wasn't generating like that. You always remember pay-per-view is key. And Benavidez is still down with the PBC. Why? Because the PBC, this is no Diddy. They the biggest in boxing. They put on the biggest fights. We seen. I watch people right now trying to shit on Benavidez record, bro. The nigga fought Kalen Plant, elite. Boo Boo Andre, people was ducking. Elite. David Morrell, the Cuban Ali. Elite. He got elite people on his resume. Monroe, elite. He got. But you people was telling y'all crazy. Y'all out of pocket, Papito boy. You hear me, Papito boy? Stop the cat. Y'all gotta stop the cat, man. But I understand. A lie, a false narrative will turn into a true narrative. I get it. I know you niggas, man. But y'all not cut like that. Y'all not built like that, you know? And if anybody say they a street nigga, get far away from him. Why? Because that nigga ain't got no felonies like us, man. We put that shit in for real, man. We put that pain in for real. But besides that, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. And hit that sub button, man. Hit that sub button, man. We about to ball on these niggas again. And it's just like that. Dog.